Hi there, this is Teresa. Welcome back to the channel. We're going to do a reading on the person on your mind. We're going to look at all signs, Aries through Pisces. Keep in mind this is general collective. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, check out my website, TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, let's start with Aries first. The person on your mind, Aries, what is their feelings, their intentions, and their next actions? Their feelings is the High Priestess. Their intentions, King of Pentacles in reverse. And their next actions is the Ace of Cups in reverse. Hidden at the bottom of the deck is the Justice. You could be dealing with the Libra. We have Taurus, we have Earth energy, and we have water energy. So your person's feelings is the is the High Priestess. So this person is moving in secrecy, moving in silence. Why is the High Priestess here? Okay, so they don't secretly want to tell you that they don't maybe see a future with you. They are trying to make a choice and decision. There's the moon coming out. So they're definitely holding back these feelings and emotions. They're looking at the situation or the circumstances between the two of you in a different perspective. Why is the King of Pentacles there in reverse in their intentions? This is them not wanting to have stability or security, not giving you a commitment potentially. It could be that this is a newer connection. This person maybe is deciding that what they thought they were going to invest in, they're no longer wanting to work out. And their intentions is to just miss out on an opportunity. Their actions is the Ace of Cups in reverse. So there's no emotion here. This is poured out. It's upside down. We've got the World. So they are going to close out this cycle. King of Swords, they may cut you off. They may tell you, openly communicate, hey, I don't think this is working. And I'm at peace with just letting this go. Or we could just be friends and that's it. Yeah, we've got that Devil in reverse hidden at the bottom of the deck. So they don't want this to turn into a toxic situation or circumstance, but it does look like the person on your mind has changed their perspective. So if they were once open to being in a relationship, it looks like they're changing their perspective on that. Let's get one angel number. What is the angel number for Aries in this situation? What's the angel number for Aries? Find stability and security elsewhere, number 44. Find stability and security within yourself at this time. All right, let's move on to Taurus. Taurus, if you want your own personalized in-depth reading, check out my website, TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. The person on your mind, what's their feelings, intentions, and next actions for Taurus? Their feelings is the Four of Wands. Their intentions is the Death card in reverse. You could be dealing with the Scorpio. Their actions is the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Bottom of the deck is the World in reverse. So there's some unresolved issues. They're feeling like you are maybe married to this person. They feel like you're in a exclusive partnership or relationship. Maybe you share a home together. They're feeling like you are home to them. Why is the Four of Wands how Taurus, this person, is feeling about them at this time? Three of Swords, Seven of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. This person at one point felt like a victim of the circumstance. There might have been some hurt and some pain in the past. They're wanting a sense of stability and security. Maybe they hurt you and they feel like you're on the defense and that they have made you a victim of whatever they've done. Their intentions is the Death card in reverse, so they don't want this to be over, but they're also resistant to certain changes. That's the Ten of Wands clarifying it. The Page of Pentacles. And the Judgment. So they are going to make the decision for reconciliation, Taurus. However, you do need to know when they reach out, they're not taking full accountability as to the hurt and pain that they caused you. Their actions is the Five of Pentacles in reverse, so they're definitely trying to return. But they're not returning with true intentions with the moon here. There's something they're not telling you. They're not letting you know. And it could be that they just don't want to miss out on the opportunity with you. They're going to come in real confident, really very much acting like they know who they are, and their confidence is going to be very elevated. Why is the World in reverse at the bottom of the deck? There's a lot of unresolved issues here with you and this person. Nine of Wands in reverse. Seven of Swords in reverse. You don't trust this person. Three of Cups. You don't trust this person. This person has maybe lied to you quite a bit, and that could have been part of the problem. The other issue you're going to find is that this person, they're coming towards you to come back, but they're not wanting to change. So whatever they did that made you guys have issues, they're not changing that. Let's get one angel number for Taurus. The person on Taurus's mind. Your angel number is 510. It's about being a rebellion, which means you might want to rebel the way this person comes back towards you. Gemini, if you want your own personalized in-depth reading, check out my website, TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, Gemini, the person on your mind, what's going on here? What's their feelings, their intentions, their next actions? They're feeling the Three of Swords. Their intentions is the Four of Wands. Their actions is the King of Wands. Hidden at the bottom of the deck is the Strength. So you may be dealing with a Leo, another fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a air sign. They feel hurt. They feel disappointed. There's a sense of defeat here. They feel sad. I'm hearing that song, all cried out over you. So we've got the Queen of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the King of Wands. So you are divine counterparts. You could be married, husband and wife and wife, husband and husband. Gender doesn't matter, but you are complementing each other when it comes to maybe you are in an exclusive partnership. Now this person clearly sees that they have drove a wedge or they've created some type of disappointment or pain in this relationship. Their intentions is the Four of Wands. So if they're not living at home, they want to come back home. There is a sense of wanting to restabilize the connection. There's the Strength card. They're willingly putting in the courage and having the strength to come towards you to fix the situation. Three of Cups, they want reconciliation. They don't want to miss out on this opportunity. They want you back in their life. Now, their actions is they're coming in as the King of Wands. They're coming in very confident with knowing who they are. There it is, the Knight of Wands. Very passionate, very excited, very much knowing, and you're not even seeing it coming with the Tower. This is something you don't expect from this person. Maybe they said it was done and over, they left, and they were hitting the road and never to return again. Well, here they come. Because the Tower, you do not see this coming. And the Seven of Cups. They're coming back to reinvest, to make the choice and decision of the option. Let's clarify this Strength. This is being hidden at the bottom of the deck. If they had you in a third-party situation, they are dropping the third party to return to you. Why is the Strength here? Five of Swords. There was a miscommunication, a misunderstanding. Seven of Pentacles. This person maybe did not tell you they were investing in someone else that they're no longer investing in. Knight of Swords, they're going to be really clear with telling you the truth now. Two of Wands, they're going to try to make plans for the future with you. All right, let's get an angel number for Gemini. What's the angel number for Gemini? Gemini, 8:10 on the clock. 7-7, this is happening for a reason. There's a purpose behind all of this, and you needing to uncover what the purpose is. Cancer, if you want your own personalized in-depth reading, check out my website, TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. The person on your mind, Cancer, what is their feelings, intentions, next actions? Their feelings, the Knight of Cups. They're wanting to make some promises to you. Their intentions is the Six of Swords. They want to get to calmer waters. They want to get to a better place. Their actions is the Empress. So they want to nurture this connection. They want to take care of you. And the bottom of the deck is the Five of Swords in reverse. So they want to overcome some type of fight, some type of conflict, some type of misunderstanding potentially with the two of you. Let's clarify. Why is Cancer's person feeling the Knight of Cups? Judgment. This person's making this decision that they love you with the Queen of Cups. They still have feelings and emotions for you. They want to promise that they're going to be more empathetic to your needs. Two of Cups. They know that you're the person they want to be with. They're making the choice and decision that they're making a promise they want to overcome these issues. Their intentions is the Six of Swords, so they want to transition away from this fight and this conflict to get to a better place. There's the new opportunity of them recommitting, reinvigorating this situation and circumstance because they want victory and success. They want to be able to reconcile and fix things between the two of you. Hidden at the bottom of the deck is the Magician. They know that you have the capability and they have the capability to work this out. Their actions is the Empress, so they want to nurture you. They want to take care of you. They want to recommit to you. Ace of Cups, here they come with an opportunity of an apology. They're going to be empathetic to your needs. They're going to be more sensitive. Eight of Pentacles, they're definitely investing in you emotionally, showing that they want this. And the Ace of Wands, they're going to be really excited, very passionate to try to reinvigorate this connection, to try to rekindle this romance. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Swords in reverse, so it's overcoming a miscommunication. They're making the plans of exactly what they're going to say or how they're going to say it. With the Eight of Swords, they are kind of caught up in their head, tripping over their words of what they're actually going to say. But they know with that Knight of Swords, they got to be very clear when they do talk to you. They don't want to seem like they're going to fumble their words because they don't want to fumble the situation. All right, let's see. You're going to be dealing with a Taurus, a water sign, an air sign. Let's get a angel number. What's the angel number for Cancer placements? 555. They're making the change. There's change and transformation happening with you and your person. Leo. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, check out my website, TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, Leo, what's going on with your person's feelings, intentions, and next actions? Their feeling is the Knight of Swords. So they want to communicate something very quickly with you. Their intentions, Leo, is the Three of Pentacles. They want to try to collaborate. They want to co-create. They want to work things out. Their actions is the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So they're dropping something that they were juggling you with. Hidden at the bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords. Three of Swords. So they could have had you in a third-party situation, Leo, and they're dropping potentially the third party. Let's clarify, because their feeling is they need to come in real quick with communication. They're aggressively attempting to try to pursue you, Leo. Why is the Knight of Swords here? Queen of Pentacles. They want to bring back some type of commitment. The Death card. They want this change. This person is somebody that you were maybe with before. You broke up. They went towards a third party. They've put an end to this other relationship, this other commitment. And what you don't see is the Knight of Swords. They're going to be very clear with this communication. Knight of Swords, clarifying the Knight of Swords, this person has a lot of things they want to say to you. Their intentions is the Three of Pentacles. They want to co-create, they want to collaborate, they want to work things out, figure out how the two of you can come back together. The Four of Wands, maybe you were married, you lived together, you shared a home, you shared a life. And the Five of Wands, they know that it's going to be a struggle, it's going to be a fight, but their intention is not to fight with you, but to try to get to a stable place. The Three of Swords, they want to stabilize the hurt and pain they shattered in this relationship that they created in your heart space. Their actions is the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So they're dropping whoever this other person was. Doesn't have to be an actual like romantic person. It could be a friend. It could be a family member. It could also be a belief or a pattern. Five of Cups, they know that it hurt you. They know that they disappointed you and themselves. They're closing it out. They're letting go of this person, place, thing, or belief because they want reconciliation. Seven of Pentacles, they're coming back to reinvest in your relationship, Leo. Let's clarify what this Three of Swords is. Is this another person or a pattern? Seven of Swords, they lied to you about something, and it has something to do with the victory and success. So give me one more. Okay, they were communicating with someone else they told you they were not communicating with, and that's what they're wanting to overcome, let you know that they actually have finally cut off this other person, and they're no longer communicating with this other person. All right, you could be dealing with an earth sign, an air sign, an air. Let's get you one angel number. What is the angel number for Leo? 5-5, there's going to be a shift, and we also had 202 wanted to come out, so perseverance. So looking at the shift of the transformation and the change, and perseverance is looking at it from a different perspective. Okay, Virgo, if you want your own personalized in-depth reading, check out my website, TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, Virgo. The person on your mind, what's going on with their feelings, intentions, and next actions, Virgo. They're feeling the Two of Pentacles. Their intentions is the Six of Swords. Their actions is the Page of Wands in reverse. Hidden at the bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups in reverse. So this person feels that you're juggling them. You're not making them a priority. You are a shapeshifter. You're maybe a chameleon of your environment. Whoever you're around is who you give attention to. So let's clarify this. What is this Two of Pentacles for how they feel about Virgo? Queen of Swords in reverse. That's that communication intermittently. Six of Cups and the Ten of Wands. So at times they love you and at times they don't. They're they could feel that at times you love them and you give them unconditional love and that you show them a lot of affection, but other times that you drop communication, you completely distance yourself from them. And the 10 of Wands, they feel a sense of defeat. Now, their intentions is the 6 of Swords. They want to transition away from this hot, cold, stop, go, into calmer waters. Page of Wands, they want communication of really what is happening in the situation. They want to feel hopeful and optimistic with the Star. They want the two of you to be on the same page of what is really happening with the two of you. And the 7 of Pentacles is hidden at the bottom of the deck. They want secretly for you to invest 100%, not to give them 50%. Their actions, they're not going to tell you. The Page of Wands in reverse, they're not speaking the truth. They want to communicate something with the Knight of Swords, but they're just not feeling inspired to do that. And the reason being is maybe they've done this already in the past. Maybe it's already been a repeated conversation. They don't want to regurgitate. The 5 of Cups, they feel if they did come in with communication that it would just hurt them. Maybe you would say some truth they wouldn't want to hear. And the 3 of Swords, that you maybe are still communicating with somebody else from the past, or that you're not going to make them a priority. They're fearing if they say something, their actions is not to tell you because they're fearing you're going to hurt them. You're going to destroy them all over again. Now, hidden at the bottom of the deck is the 2 of Cups in reverse. So there is a separation here. So maybe there is a breakup that has already happened. The Devil in reverse, there could have been a toxic attachment or vice situation. The Hermit, there's your energy there. And the bottom, 3 of Cups. So while in separation, this person feels like they feel alone. They feel like they're trying to figure this out, how it's going to work, but it's just not. It's just stuck. Your person doesn't want to communicate because potentially they've already communicated this before in the past, and they're wanting you to make them a priority, but they don't know how to make that happen. So therefore, they're waiting just to see what's going to happen. They're not coming towards you during separation. So if you have went cold on them and you're not communicating and you've changed up on them, this person is definitely waiting to see what actions you're going to take because they're not taking action towards you. We do have, you could be dealing with another Virgo, a Capricorn, Aquarius. We have fire, earth, and air. We have a lot out here. All right, let's get an angel number for Virgo. What's the angel numbers for Virgo? 3003. Find your inspiration of what your intuition is guiding you during this time period and go towards that. Libra. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, check out my website, TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, Libra, what's your person's feelings, intentions, and next actions? Person feels the Hermit, so Virgo energy. They feel alone, they feel sad. Their intentions is the Star, Aquarius energy. They're wanting things to be shown. They want the light to be shown of the path and the journey. Where is this heading in the future? Their actions is the Empress. So they want to nurture, they want to take care of this connection, they want to take care of you in this relationship. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles. We have 2 people here. So your person could be dealing with 2 people, or they could feel like you're dealing with 2 people potentially. So let's clarify here, Libra. Your person feels the Hermit. They feel lonely, they feel isolated, they feel like they need to do some introspection about what's happening with the 2 of you. The Star. They feel like they need to figure out is there potentially a future here. 7 of Pentacles, them understanding their investment. Is it bearing fruit? Is it returning? 6 of Swords, and can they get to a place of peace with hoping that it's going to turn into something? Because their intentions is the Star. So that has the Knight of Swords clarifying it with 5 of Cups. And hidden at the bottom of the deck is the 2 of Pentacles. So they're going back and forth. They don't know if there's going to be a future here. Their intentions is they want a future, but there's hurt, there's disappointment that has not been resolved here. And they clearly see the hurt is not being resolved. It's being absorbed like a sponge, but it's being held. Their actions as the Empress is to try to nurture you, nurture the connection, to try to bring value to the connection. 3 of Swords, after a time of trial and tribulation, we've got Hermit coming out again. So they're spending time by themselves trying to figure out how to overcome hurt that they feel within themselves, that there may not be a future here. They want a future, but they don't see it physically happening. Six of Pentacles, this person doesn't feel an equal give and take. Maybe they're giving more than they're receiving, and they're recognizing that. Now there could be somebody else here. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. We also got the Queen of Swords. So there's two potential other people that your person is dealing with. One they're very much attached to and very much obsessed with. The other person is somebody, maybe a coworker, that they do get guidance or advice from. They know they don't want to miss out on an opportunity with you. However, they fear that you're not giving them a commitment because you could be going towards somebody else in an intimate manner. And that's what they're trying to figure out. Are you sleeping with your ex? Are you sleeping with the person you have a child or children with? Who are these other people? So the person on your mind is thinking heavily like they're giving more than they're receiving, and they don't understand why. You could be dealing with a Virgo, Aquarius, a Taurus. We got Capricorn, Earth, Fire, Water, and Aquarius again. Let's get you an angel number. What is the angel number for Libra? What's the angel number for Libra? 99. Look and see what is the truth. What are you being guided to believe to be the truth? Clear your mind and look at things from a different perspective, because the truth is going to be revealed to you in silence. Scorpio, if you want your own personalized in-depth reading, check out my website, TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, Scorpio. What, the person on your mind, what are their feelings? What are their intentions? What are their next actions? Scorpio. Their feeling is the Ace of Wands. They're very passionate about you. They feel sexually drawn to you. Their intentions is King of Swords. They're going to be very direct with this communication. Their actions is they're going to shoot their shot with that Page of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. So their intuition is telling them, just shoot your shot, just take a chance, see what happens. You have nothing to lose. All right, Scorpio, let's clarify. Why is this person so passionate about you? Why is the Ace of Wands here on how they feel about Scorpio? The Fool, this is a new person. The Chariot, they're going to shoot their shot. Five of Wands. They may not communicate the right way to do it, but they're going to do it. Their intentions is this King of Swords. They're just going to be direct with you. Six of Cups, that they love you. They have unconditional love for you. They want to make magic and make memories with you. They want to wrap their arms around you. They want to get to a place of peace. Their actions is the Page of Pentacles, so they're definitely reaching out to you. There's that Queen of Swords. We have the King and Queen of Swords now. So this person feels like you compliment them in every way possible. They definitely have been caught up in their head on what exact words they're going to say, but they're working up the strength and courage to tell you. Bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. So they've been stewing on this secret for a while. Their intuition is telling them to just say something. Five of Swords. They want to make sure that they say the correct words. They don't say something out of line. They're going to come in with a very stable offer of communication. And we've got the Hierophant hidden at the bottom of the deck. They're going to actually not tell you only that they are passionate and that they want to be with you intimately, but they want a full-blown commitment. They want the whole kit and caboodle. All right. Could be dealing with an earth sign, a Leo, an air sign, a Cancer sign, Aquarius, fire, earth, water, or Taurus. Let's get you an angel number. What's the angel number for Scorpio at this time? 444. You are protected, or use protection if you do not want a baby. All right, Sagittarius. You want your own personalized in-depth reading, check out my website, TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, Sagittarius, the person on your mind. What are their feelings, intentions, and next actions, Sagittarius? Their feeling is the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Their intentions is the Four of Wands in reverse. Their action is the World in reverse. And the bottom of the deck is the Five of Cups in reverse. All reversal, so everything is inside out. So they're feeling like it's just not working. They're trying to make it work. It's just not working. Why is this not working? Sagittarius' person, why is the Three of Pentacles in their feelings? They've tried to make this happen. It's not happening. The Hangman in reverse, so they're definitely not wanting to sacrifice any more time. The Knight of Wands, they might have just been in it for a hookup situation. Ten of Swords, they feel defeated. They feel a sense of, you know what, I'm trying. I'm just not getting Sagittarius where I want them. Their intentions is realizing there's an instability in the situation. What they wanted maybe for the future is not going to potentially happen. The Knight of Swords, they're ready to openly communicate the truth that they have been kind of sitting on the fence for a while right now. Their actions is the World in reverse. So there's some unresolved issues that the two of you potentially have not talked about. Has something to do with something that was said that hurt or disappointed this person. They haven't been able to move past it. They wanted to have happily ever after, and they don't see that. The King of Pentacles, this person could be secretly just trying to take action towards their job or their career. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Cups in reverse. So they want to overcome the hurt and unhappiness, but they feel like it's not going to happen with you. There's an opportunity that they're just going to have to miss out on. They're feeling really confident that they need to focus on other things or other people, and that whatever you said that maybe hurt them or disappointed them that has not been resolved, this has been a turning point for this person, and they're just going to keep moving forward without the situation with the two of you together. So we do have Earth, Water, Fire, Air, Aquarius, Pisces energy, and Fire, Earth, and Water. Let's get you an angel number, Sagittarius. What's the angel number for Sagittarius at this time? 5151. Still stay optimistic about love, even if it didn't work out with this person. Keep your heart chakra open and clear because there could be other love wanting to come towards you. Capricorn, if you want your own personalized in-depth reading, check out my website, TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, Capricorn, the person on your mind, what is their feelings? What are their intentions? What are their next actions or moves? Capricorn, they're feeling the Four of Wands, so they're feeling like they want to come home to you. They want to share a home. Their intentions is the Star. They're hopeful and optimistic the two of you can build a life and a future together. Their intentions is the Sun. So they're wanting happiness. They're maybe wanting to have a baby. At the bottom of the deck, Three of Wands. They definitely see a future with you. You could be dealing with Aquarius or Leo. So this person with the Four of Wands is their feelings. They feel like the two of you should buy a home, share a home, commingle homes, merge homes together. Have a sense of stability and security. Clarify the Four of Wands for Capricorn's person. Why is the Four of Wands of how they feel? Three of Cups, they definitely want to co-create together. The Death card, they want to make some changes. So if you're living separately, they want to live together. If you live in different cities, states, or countries, they want to merge together. They want to get on the same page. They want to be honest that they don't want to be hurt if they do decide to do this. Their intentions is a Star, so they want to make sure that there's going to be a future. They're pouring into it. They're going back and forth. They're not sure if you are as hopeful and optimistic as they are. The Emperor, they may be a little bit stubborn at times. That creates an inconsistency, wanting things their way or on their timeline. They are juggling with that. They know they need to get to a place of peace, of realizing that they're pouring into the connection, but it can't just be their way. There is two people in the connection. Their actions is the Sun, so they're definitely maybe wanting to have a son. They're wanting to heal things. They want to be happy. They're definitely wanting to move forward with the Three of Wands. They're planning a future with you. They're planning a life with you. The Moon, they have strong feelings and emotions about this future and the potential. And the Magician, they're magically trying to manifest this into reality. And the bottom of the deck is Three of Wands. They already know there's a future with you. They don't want to miss out on it. And we've got the King of Pentacles. They're bringing in a sense of stability. They're ready to release and shed whatever their past is to have this future with you. There's the World. They're closing out the chapter of whatever once was and starting a brand new chapter with what will be. And that Two of Wands means that will be with the two of you here in the future. And that's what they're trying to analyze. If you're going to pour into the connection, the person on your mind wants you to pour in as much as they are. You could be dealing with a Taurus, a fire sign, an Aries, an earth sign, a Scorpio, Aquarius, a Leo. Let's get you an angel number. What's the angel number for Capricorn at this time? Synergy 413. Work with it, not against it. All right, let's go to Aquarius. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, check out my website, TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, Aquarius, the person on your mind, what's going on with their feelings, intentions, and next actions, Aquarius. Aquarius. They're feeling the Page of Wands. They want to reach out. They want to communicate something to you. Their intentions is the Wheel of Fortune. They want luck to be on their side. They want there to be a shift of moving forward. Their actions is the Queen of Wands. They're coming in real confident with this communication. They're very fiery about you. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Wands. So they're wanting to defend something when it comes to you and maybe the situation between the two of you. They're feeling that Page of Wands, so they want to communicate. They want to send you a message. Let's clarify, why is the Page of Wands? How they feel about Aquarius at this time. The Death card, something has changed. Something has come to an end and they're wanting change. The Nine of Swords, meaning they have had hurt, they've had some disappointment, but they're wanting to start things over. They're feeling like they went through the war and back, they've fixed their wounds, and now they're ready to come back. Now, their intentions is the Wheel of Fortune, so something has turned in their favor. Luck has been on their side. Maybe they've been through karma. They've dealt with this hurt and this disappointment, this sadness that they once felt in the relationship. They're feeling inspired to go back in. Maybe you said, when pigs fly, I'll give them another chance, but it looks like this person is wanting that another chance. They're coming in really strong with their stance of why they feel like luck will be on their side, why they're feeling encouraged to do it now, because their action is that Queen of Wands. They're coming in real fiery, very spicy with their actions and their intentions, which is confident. That they want this, they want the Ten of Cups. They feel like you're the person who can pour into these cups to nobody else, and they're confident that they can get you back. There's the Sun, Leo energy. So this person has healed themselves. So whatever has happened where the two of you broke apart in the past, whatever happened, they transitioned away from it. They've forgiven. They've gotten to a place of peace and acceptance. And now they're coming in with the true happiness they want and they desire, which is with you. They love you. They want you to be compassionate and empathetic to their emotions, and they want to pour into your emotions also. Now, we do have the Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck, so they want to defend their place in your life to have this new beginning because of this, the Ten of Pentacles. You could be seeing 10-10s. We've seen the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. They know that you are their happily ever after. You're the person they want to spend their life with. They know that they did not make this a priority in the past. They're going back and forth. They're figuring out exactly what to say to you to convince you, because they know they're going to have to defend themselves to get a place in your life again. And it's because of something they said or something they did that disappointed you. Something you never expected from them. And they're coming in with their tail between their legs, wanting to apologize, wanting to make things right. All right, so we've got Leo energy. We've got a lot of water energy, double Leo energy. Water, fire, Scorpio energy. And let's get you an angel number. What's the angel number for Aquarius? What's the angel number for Aquarius? 000. New beginning is on the horizon. All right, Pisces. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, check out my website, TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, Pisces, the person on your mind, what is their feelings? What are their intentions? What are their next actions? They're feeling the Knight of Swords. They need to come in real quick with communication. Their intentions is the Knight of Pentacles. So they're being practical. They're also planning out exactly what these words are going to be. Their actions is that King of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Cups in reverse. There's been some words exchanged where there's been hurt and there's been disappointment. This person wants to come in and communicate. So they're coming in very quickly, very rapidly with communication. Why do they feel they need to communicate with Pisces at this time? Seven of Pentacles. This person has already invested in the past. You have a history with this person. And they know that they're confident that they want to defend this connection, the Chariot. So this communication, they're coming in real quickly, is to let you know that they are controlled. They're controlled over this plan, over being more emotionally connected, more bonded to you the way they should have been, the way they were not in the past. They're wanting to reinvest. Their intentions is they're thinking long and hard exactly what offer they're coming towards you with. The Two of Wands, it's coming here in the very near future, very quickly. And the Queen of Pentacles, they know they need to bring you a solid offer of stability or security. They need to give you something maybe tangible also. Seven of Wands, they know they expect you to be on the defense. They're making a plan of, if you say this, they're going to do that. If you do this, they're going to do that to try to win you over. Their actions as the King of Cups, they're leading with their heart and their emotion. They're being very vulnerable, exposed. With the Four of Wands clarifying, they're wanting to solidify and restabilize this connection. If you used to live together, they want to come back home. They want to be home together. The Judgment is reconciliation. They know the truth that they still love you. They're in love with you. And the Queen of Wands, they want to be really confident with winning you over, that they're coming in solid. Now, hidden at the bottom of the deck is that Five of Cups. So they want to overcome the hurt and disappointment because they do want this new beginning. And it could have something to do with a financial loss. Maybe this person misused or mismanaged the money in your household. You kicked them out because of it. The Lovers, they're making the choice that they want to reconnect. They want to fix what they've done, and they want to be open and receptive to what you want to say. The Empress, you may have a child with this person. You could be mom and dad. This person knows that they need to defend your heart, not just theirs, that they're coming towards you in a very nurturing, loving manner. You could be dealing with an earth sign, a Libra, a fire sign, Cancer sign, Taurus energy, Gemini energy, earth energy. And let's get you an angel number, Pisces. What's the angel number for Pisces? 202. If you look at things from a different perspective and you have perseverance, you can be able to look at it differently if you persevere through the problems by hearing your person out.